ladies and gentlemen. Here I would like to present my research paper. I'm Ekasari, and I'm here with my colleagues that unfortunately they cannot be here, but they participated in this research. My colleagues are Fatik Rahayu, Luki Adiati Pratomo, Dada Pradita Hidayat, and Biru Ayu Maharani. Today I would like to present the result of my research. The title is Factors Affecting Consumers' Intention to Buy Green Cosmetics. Okay, here are the background of my research. The firstly is we know that environmental damage has hit the world, including Indonesia, but nowadays people are becoming more aware to consume in a responsible way. And here comes some products, the products that are environmentally friendly, and one of which is cosmetics. And as we know that according to the data that I gathered, Indonesian cosmetic industry have experienced growth by 7.45% in 2021. This is amazing because we were still in the pandemic, but the cosmetic industries have increased. And the Ministry of Industry of Indonesia suggests that the cosmetics businesses to use especially pro-environmental packaging. And we know that Indonesian potential consumers are very large. According to the data, there are so many people in Indonesia which are interested in buying cosmetics. And a survey by Statista in 2019 mentioned that Indonesian people consider environmental issues in their lives. So the Indonesian people are already thinking about the importance of using pro-environmental products. Okay, related to my research, there are some previous research that I could not share here, because there are so many, but I can conclude that those research found some important factors in green purchase intention. Here are the factors that influence people's intention to buy green product. There are green self-identity, and then global self-identity, and green knowledge, and then green trust. And here is the research problem. Okay, as we know that there has been a rise in green cosmetic production in Indonesia, as well as ecological concern among consumers. As I mentioned earlier, that Indonesian people are more aware about consuming pro-environmental products. However, the acceptance of green cosmetics still low. So it has to be promoted. It has to be promoted so that consumers will accept and consume green cosmetics. That is why marketers must investigate the factors that influence consumers to buy green cosmetics. Here are the research questions. I would like to investigate whether there are some positive influences of some factors that I mentioned previously. Green self-identity on green knowledge. Is there any positive influence of global self-identity on green knowledge? Is there any positive influence of green knowledge on green trust? And is there any positive influence of green knowledge on green purchase intention? And here is some literature review, about green self-identity, global self-identity. Those are the two identities, reflect someone's perception about supporting environmental issues. Green self-identity or global self-identity. And the third variable is green knowledge. It is about people's awareness about the eco-friendly initiatives and environmental problems. This is more about eco-literacy of consumers. And then green trust, so it is about the willingness of people to depend on product, service, or brand based on the belief or their expectation resulting from the credibility, benevolence, and ability about its environmental performance. And the last one is green purchase intention. As you know that people sometimes intend to purchase, to buy something. And here about green purchase intention. These are my hypotheses, yeah, you can see there. And the research method I use, it is a correlational study, yeah. And this is the hypothesis testing, yeah, met the criteria, yeah. So the criteria is consumers who have already experienced in consuming four green brand cosmetics in the last 6 months during I gathered the data. And the data analysis method was structural equation modeling. And about the validity test, all the indicators are valid, yeah, because the factor loading for each indicator is more than 0.3, and the reliability test, all the variables are reliable also. And the structural model, or we can say the research model, is fit according to the goodness of fit test. So all the tests here, yeah, the models, the indicators, and the variables pass. Now let's see the results of the hypothesis. If we can see here, there are four hypotheses that I proposed, and we can see that all the p-value, yeah, is less than 0.5, and the estimate score is positive. So all the hypotheses are positive. Sorry, are supported. Yeah, and here we are. The comes to the managerial implications. Yeah. So here are some suggestions, some recommendations for the marketers of the green cosmetics. You can see here that I suggest, yeah, that the focal point here is about designing and creating the messages. So it is about messages. It is about marketing communication. So those five managerial implications, I think they are applicable, yeah, and actionable. So the first one, the marketers can use green and global self-identity to frame the messages, yeah, to frame the messages. And they can use online communities and social media to promote green cosmetics, because nowadays we are living in the digital world. Yeah, it is imperative for the marketers to use online communities and social media. And in the advertisements, marketers can use celebrities and opinion leaders, yeah, to promote green cosmetics. I know that there are maybe some people, yeah, public figure, yeah, that are interested in green products, yeah, and maybe the marketers can use Miss Indonesia or Putri Indonesia as the ambassador of environment, yeah, to promote these green cosmetics. And then marketers can use public relation and publicity activities. They can do the press conference, or they can conduct talk show, or maybe they can participate in exhibition about green products. And they can participate also in some events, public events, such as maybe Car Free Day, in Jakarta and other cities in Indonesia. Yeah, usually on Sunday, yeah, Sunday there is a Car Free Day program, yeah, conducted in the some area of the capital of the uh, region usually. So we can see that there are many brands there that participate, and maybe they do the sponsorship. I think that's a good idea for the green product marketers to promote their products there. Some limitations. I only used four green cosmetic brands as the objects. Uh, and we know that there are more green cosmetic brands. Yeah. And this research did not include demographic factors in the model. As we know that in the consumer behavior research, yeah, the demographic factors such as gender, age, maybe, and then personality traits, yeah, can influence, yeah, the predict power of the model. And my research did not incorporate e-worm and online communities in the model. So I suggest for the future researcher to add in more brands, especially Indonesian brands, because as you know that nowadays there are some Indonesian brands, yeah, some Indonesian brands that considered to be green, yeah, and adding more variables, yeah, to increase the predictability of the model to predict purchase intention of green cosmetics. I think my presentation is over, and thank you very much for your attention. Bye bye.